What's up, people? This is NoNameBoxing TV, aka the Legendary Man, aka the Pugilist World Legend. According to Bob Arum, Emmanuel Debadran Pacquiao is going to fight one more fight, maybe two, and then retire to pursue a political career full time in the Philippines. Now, my thoughts on this, if this is true, I think that's a good call for Manny. I mean, Manny doesn't really have too many fights left that actually mean anything besides the Floyd fight, the Floyd rematch. Um, who does he fight when he comes back? They talk about Amir Khan, maybe Terence Crawford. You know, I think Amir Khan's more doable. Because Amir Khan been crying for a big fight. I mean, if you can't get Floyd, you, you can't go wrong with Manny Pacquiao. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see if that goes down. In terms of Terence Crawford, I know Bob Arum put his name out there in the past, and I think he was just name dropping. I still really don't think that's realistic that Bob Arum put his number one top prospect, his future of his company against Manny Pacquiao, who's on his way out. You know what I mean? Like Manny Pacquiao still got dog in him, man. He don't look washed up to me. I'm sorry. Yes, he's out. He's past his prime. But it's just like I said, just like with him and Mayweather, like those two, even past their prime, they could beat any welterweight today. They could beat any welterweight. Um, it's kind of risky for Bob Arum to put Terence Crawford in with Manny Pacquiao, especially if Crawford gets fucked up by him. It's like, if Crawford beats Manny, yeah, he's catapult to superstardom, no doubt. You know, shit, he's pound for pound. If he beats Manny Pacquiao, you know what I'm saying? Number two, at least until Floyd retires. You know what I mean? Technically on the sheets, in the mainstream. But he'll be number one in my book if he beats Manny Pacquiao. Let's see. Now, after a fight, probably like I'm seeing more Amir Khan in like Dubai or somewhere like that, if not local. Bob Arum has a taste, has a flair for these exotic fights, um international fights. That's one thing I give credit for, Bob Arum as well as Don King. Don King was the originator, you know what I'm saying? So having these fights in exotic places, different areas, man, and clocking. People don't know that's where all the money is at. But yeah. So Amir Khan, and then after Amir Khan, what I'm saying, it should be. I believe it's a Floyd rematch. I still believe it's going to be a rematch between them two. But if not, then I see him retiring. You know what I'm saying? And yeah. And if this comes to be true that this is his last year in boxing, he had a great career. He'll be known as the greatest boxer in our era, hands down. I know the Flomo cocksuckers pussies are gonna bleed from that comment, but it's a fact. Okay. Do your research. You know what I'm saying? Look, you gotta take my word for it, man. Look at the fights he had. Look at who's he fought in his prime. Look at all the fighters he fought in their prime. Okay? Do I believe Floyd is a better fighter? Yes, I do. To this day. You know what I mean? Whether they're shoulder bullshit or not, I still think Floyd Mayweather is a better fighter than Manny Pacquiao. Um, but Manny Pacquiao is a greater fighter than Floyd Mayweather. He's a more exciting fighter. His legacy. Watch, you'll see. Once these two retire, they're gonna be saying Manny was the greatest fighter of this era, if not the greatest welterweight, hands down. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, then he's gonna go on and solidify even more a legacy outside of boxing. He's gonna be a politician in the Philippines, talk about a senator, maybe even president. I mean, that's not you know what I'm saying, unheard of. Cause you seen the videos, man. He got villages following that nigga. Like when he's training, man, he got a whole fucking Philippine village following him, man. Hundreds of people. He's like a god there, man. Real shit. Like he really is. So that's not unheard of him being president over there. So and also too, man. Like it's good to see, that once you're in their career, know when to hang it up. You know. So if Manny is planning on doing this for real, I applaud him. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, with or without a Floyd rematch, he's still the best fighter. He's still the greatest fighter. Not say the best, but he's the greatest fighter of our era, hands down. So, but let me know what y'all think, man. You know, who do you think Manny's gonna fight when he comes back? And do you think a Floyd rematch will be a possibility after that one? And do you think Manny Pacquiao will be president of the Philippines? Let me know what y'all think, man. Like, dislike, subscribe. This is No Name Boxing TV. I'm out. Bing.